Hello. Excuse me. Hello. Hi. Sorry you're late, Wizard. It's okay, me too. Don't worry. Normally I try to target like 10 minutes or so to let the stream starting soon, let people come in and everything. We're at 16, so that's fun. Anyways, part of that though is I was making ramen and just trying to get everything, ready for stream. Hello Wizard. How are you? And hello to everyone else. Let's see. Let me do. If I do this one, okay. We still have the BTD6 music. Anyways, whoa, hi. There we go. That's better. Anyways, I have the spicy ramen right here. I'm going to be absolutely dying. It's gonna be so much fun. Which also, for while I do this, let me turn that up a tiny bit. But I'm gonna go into the jukebox and I feel like it's only fair. Okay. That. Do you hope other people get to see this? I mean, I do upload all the VODs onto my YouTube. Okay, I guess I just do this, and hopefully it'll switch to the other one. But yeah, I figure the boss music, which I think. Which one is this actually? Let me put my headphones on. I'm gonna mute so that way because I have my headphones on my microphone right now, like on the mic stand. Let me mute for a second. Sounds like it's phase, and then next up is the primal one, which primal one I know is Lunaris. That's words are hard. But yeah, all right. The spicy ramen. I mean, I also have 2 bottles of water, which one is back there, but it's fine. Yeah, this is gonna suck. Let's get into it. A silly little mukbang to start of me absolutely dying to Bulldog spicy ramen. I'm also eating it with a fork because I'm a pleb and I don't have chopsticks currently. Like, I have a set of chopsticks, they're not clean right now. They're in storage, basically. Yeah, that's spicy. Fuck. See, my mentality is the faster I eat it, the faster it's over with. And the faster I can be done. Okay, I'm popping open the water. Water number 1. This is not gonna help. You just noticed I'm from Hazbin Hotel? That's so fair. I've got so much stuff in my background. I love it. Also, my hair looks a little weird. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I just had my hair up recently. Oh. Ow. Okay. I'm going back in. The faster I get done with it, the faster it's over, right? I'm gonna go, like, wash my mouth after I'm done with this. I'm also trying to minimally touch my lips because, oh my god. My lips are absolutely searing right now. This is also great for streaming because talking hurts now. Like the air going over my tongue and lips. Ouchie. More water. Five-star stream? I'm glad. I am dying over here. I'm glad this is like the only punishment that I had for the subathon. I'm gonna have a runny nose for the rest of stream. That's gonna be fun. I will say, I have had this in the past, and I'm certain my spice tolerance has increased since the last time I had it, but not very significantly. Because, ow. Spicy ramen is spicy, yes. Well, that's the first of the water bottles down. Water doesn't really help with spice. I know, but the cold does. And also, the point isn't to neutralize the spice. At least not completely. We're like most of the way done though. My nose is running so badly. I'm gonna go get some tissue. I'll be right back. By tissue, I mean I grabbed toilet paper because the bathroom's closer. Oh. Yeah, the spice just straight up killed me. That's it. Stream's over. Stream's done. Streamer died. Whew. Okay. It's like 3 bites left. We got this. And by we, I mean me. You're not doing anything. I mean, you're helping. You know, you're more moral support. But... Okay, you could be eating spicy food too, but you're not helping me eat this specifically. Other than, you know, moral support. Your moral support. You're doing a great job. Thank you. It's done. Whew. That wasn't too bad. You know, it could have been worse. Okay, I'm just cleaning my nose, which is a little gross, so I'm going to switch to this and turn off my camera. I am still here, just my nose. Ow. My nose actually isn't ow, just my mouth. Did it switch to Primal 1 at any point? I think it's just been on Onslaught, but oh well. You know, if there's anyone else, that's fair. Shout out lurkers. We love you, we lurk you. We appreciate you. Ow. But I did it, I survived. My mouth still hurts a little bit because I'm drinking water, not milk. Luckily the pain is still going down at least. Sort of. Talking makes it come back worse, which I think I'm gonna like be right back to go throw the bowl away. And that'll give me some time, and also I need to grab more water. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna be right back. So that way I can go. So that way I can go throw away the bowl, put the fork away, and grab more water. Because, ow, I need it. I return triumphant. Alright. Mouth still hurts a bit. I think the worst part is that talking kind of makes it worse. It brings some of the heat back. Okay, but it's social season time. Wow, we're so close to that. That's nice. Okay. I don't know if there's anyone in here that would want to do co-op, so... let's do Spike Factory and Hero. Which, I think easiest just gonna be Sada. If I can find her. There she is. Okay. And I have to do more on Skull Tweak, so may as well. Oh, I should turn Jukebox off. Oh, let me change the category back to what it should be. Okay, there we go. Should be updated. Let me double check, because I am a little bit down. Okay, we're good. Whew. Alright, let's get into it. Hell yeah, Wiz. I literally didn't do the thing that I said I was gonna do, which was turn Jukebox off. Or just disable it. There we go. Okay. There we go. Apparently I don't have auto start turned on. Oh, the extra hero level's nice. Let me turn projectiles on. There we go. I will say, no hydrates are really necessary this stream. I am so hydrated, having finished 2 whole bottles of water, and am halfway through a third in 30 minutes, or 40. Well, 20, actually. I know I need to get white hot spikes so that way I can pop lead. Other than that, I should be fine about everything else. I can easily get Moab Shredder in time for Moab. probably also want a spiked balls. I might actually want spiked ball first. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna go spike ball first, and then get spike or mob shredder. Because I'm gonna have to deal with ceramics before I actually have to deal with the Moab. So, me as well. Okay, now I will start working for Moab Shredder though. I think technically the placement of these should be inverted, but oh well. I don't need to be 100,000% optimal time. Spike, indeed. Alright. Hopefully we can kill this. Oh, actually, we didn't even need... That's really funny. We didn't even really use Spike Factory. I think, like, technically the hitbox is big enough that it hit some of these, and that's what helped... Excuse me. What helped pop, but... I don't know. Now we have Spike Storm, which means everything should be even easier, which is nice. Luckily my mouth... Excuse me. Luckily my mouth doesn't hurt as much now. The heat level is going down pretty significantly, I'd say. I guess I may as well start getting a nice chunky perma spike or something at the back. Just for funsies. Just as some extra insurance. Like, to be fair, even just Spike Storm is probably like pretty significant enough. But yeah, just absolutely obliterated that Moab. I would like to get Spike Mines though, that would be very helpful. Especially because if the round goes on for long enough, it can start dealing damage over here by the bombs exploding whenever the projectiles despawn. Very, very nice. Scoot forward and move my microphone so I'm gonna mute for a second. Oh, there we go. Also, this seems pointed a little bit too high. There you go. That's better. Hap, hap, hap. Oh no, a camo rush. Whatever will I do? Looks at the camo detecting towers. Not necessarily even camo detecting, they just pop camo by default. You know, here's my question. Why don't the balloons just go around all the spikes? Like, can they just not see them? Are they stupid? Run 63 is gonna be fun. I hope we're good enough for it. I mean, worst case, we have a fairly big spike pile at the back, but... Oh. Which also, now that I think about it, means that it's probably better if I stall rounds out, so that way more of these can stack up. Certainly something to consider. Should do my best to anti-stall rounds. Well, that was like half of them. We can do that. We're good. Yippee! The main next thing that I want to do is I really want to get a Carpet of Spikes. I think once I have Carpet of Spikes, I've pretty much won. Since it's only to round 80 for this. auto just too strong? As a reward for conquering the spikes, and also definitely not just so it goes or it doesn't go flat. I have a cola here. Not sponsored, so I'm not saying the brand, but okay, we're fine. Yeah, I don't have anything to worry about. We're good. Anyways, the cola was very nice. It was also fairly flat, but you know, it is what it is. Seemingly I get to make the save up, so that's fun. That's nice. About 7,000 away. $6,000. Damn, these some long goddamn rounds. Go for... I guess I could get perma spike, but I don't know. I don't think that's like that important to. I think I would just rather have Arpita spikes. I mean, it's basically perma spike. There's like permanently spikes on the board, if you think about it. Do that, so that way those ceramics don't regrow and ruin my life. Carpet spikes here, and now we don't have to worry about it. At least in theory. Yeah, even around 78, Ceramic Rush didn't make it all the way through the Carpeta spike, so we're fine. We have lived. I have survived the prison of Elders. I mean, maybe we're not completely scot-free yet. That Regrow Rainbow Rush keeps getting just a little bit further every single time. Okay, the rush is over now. Fine. Yeah, we're fine. GG. Yippee! Only 3 more. Time to do the exact same thing onto... Oh. Okay. Oh, wait, I didn't even... I forgot to go show it off. Let me... 1 second. Let me test something. By that I mean... Let me do this. Hello, chat. Hi. Let me... So I did end up doing... Let's work better. That's probably good enough. Okay. So let me pull up. You know what? I think that might be a better idea. Okay. Yeah, that works. That doesn't like, give any sensitive information, I don't think. Okay, let me toss on a window capture. If I can find it. There we go. Alright, well it's, you know, kind of massive, but here we go. As you can see, I did it. I beat Dark Castle Chimps. I used submarine spam because, you know, that's just what I do. Here, let me put this somewhere where it's less covering my face. Okay, that's not what I want. Okay, so there we go. I did it. I beat Dark Castle Chimps. Oh, I'm putting the wrong direction because I'm a fool. It's this way. I did it. I beat Dark Castle Chimps. I used submarine spam because, of course, I did. Ended up getting a call to arms. I used Churchill as my hero. I did 3 Dart Monkeys start and then eventually got a sub. And then used that. Got discount villages. Got more subs. Ended up getting a Berserker Brew. And then I went ahead and played late game, so I took it to 119. I thought I was going to lose on 119. Not chatting in just one. You won? Congrats! Congrats on the Victory Royale. Yeah, so I won with 14,000 remaining, and I probably could have, like, I didn't even need to spend this much. I thought I was going to lose on 119, but I had like 19,000 in the bank. And eventually I figured out my way through, but I did not figure out a way to beat the 140 F-Bad. I just couldn't figure it out. But yeah, that's that. So I did it. I beat Dark Castle Chimps. I know I said I would do it on stream, but I was like, well, if I'm already here, like I basically figured out everything. So, and you know, at some point in the future I'll go for Black Border, but no, thank you. But yeah, because I had to do it for social season, so as you can see, this completed beat Dark Castle on Chimps. We got it. This is also how I figured out, after doing research last night, that your Chimp's highest round is not considered under Impoppable difficulty. It's only considered to be under... what's the word? It's only under hard difficulty, which is why Impoppable is your actual high round whenever you're doing high round. I'm still in close. Thank you. Good comms. Good comms. You don't need to see the gameplay. You could just hear Sada popping stuff and it's fine. Also, I didn't notice that my desktop audio capture was still so high, so I think I was barely audible for the last end of the run. I mean, luckily I wasn't like talking too much. Now I'm yapping a lot more because my mouth doesn't hurt when I yap. But truly a comedy of errors. think maybe I should make my stream preview bigger, but I don't know. I don't know if that would actually fix it or not. I think I would still just tune it out just as much and then not realize anything. Oh yeah, this is alternate balloon rounds. I'm like, why the hell am I hearing lead? We're at 28 already? No, incorrect. Alright, this time I want this one to be not the spiked balls. Which means I should probably place down a second one soon, but it'll be fine. I also probably don't need to invest in the backup deadly spikes, so I'm just not going to. Saves a few thousand that I can invest into getting carpet earlier. I'm just not gonna wait for that. There's no point in waiting for it, I should say. Okay. I'm gonna get a second white hot spikes, and then after that, I'm gonna place down second one, and then the second one will become the second one will become spike ball. Also, I've temporarily unlinked my Twitch because I was doing a late game Unpoppable run just for fun, and it kept getting in my way. Yeah, I have a very late game run on logs currently because I was required to do Unpoppable on logs, and that's when I, you know, also part of when I found out, well, that's what they consider for high ground, and so I went, oh, okay, let me just play this Unpoppable game out. Currently, it's almost up to round 200. But I also only have my first two Paragons, so it is what it is. I think so far I've got Dart Monkey Paragon, Boomer Paragon. What's my overall highest round? I think actually I still have the save. It's from whenever the Druid Paragon released, I think. It was that update that I started one, and I just never finished it. Mine's in the 400s. Or actually, no, I had one to 400. Or so. I think it was like 420, 430-ish. And then I was like, oh, well, I should just make a new one because now the Druid Paragon came out, so it's already going to be, like, I can go a lot higher because of the Druid Paragon. And so I restarted it, and then I haven't finished out that run yet. But that was on easy, not on Unpoppable, so we'll see how far I can get on the logs Unpoppable. Also, I should technically, like, redo the logs Unpoppable, because I noticed I was on Benjamin, which is not the hero that you want to be on for a late game run. You'll be able to go like 500, but it would explode your device. That's fair. Do you play on mobile, Wiz? Yeah? Okay, yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it for sure. One of these days I should try doing the party tweak. The hard mode for this map. I forget, did I stream on Saturday on the 4th of July? Let me just check all of my ping notifications. I did stream on the 4th. Oh, I streamed early though. Okay, that's fine. So a really funny story is I celebrated the 4th of July by cleaning my PC. I took it outside and used an air compressor to blow all the dust out of my PC. And then, of course, there was still a lot of dust caked on and stuff, so I'm like, oh, okay, well, that sucks. Like, the air compressor did a pretty good job, and I probably could have turned up the pressure higher, and it would have been a lot more helpful. But it still did very good, and, like, so much dust came out. I knew my PC needed to be dusted desperately, but I didn't realize how much dust there was. I'm pretty sure my PC came back in like a pound lighter. And then especially after I used, I have like just a bottle of isopropyl alcohol that I mostly use for my 3D printer, which I haven't used my 3D printer in a while, but you know, that's what I used it for. And so just wet a paper towel with the alcohol and wipe down stuff. So much dust. But now it's a lot cleaner, and it should run a lot better. At least not a lot, but it should run a bit better. Especially with like the CPU heatsink and stuff getting a bit dusty. Because I don't have like what liquid cooling. I have just like a basic heatsink plus giant fan on it. And so, like, getting between all the fins and stuff with the compressed air. So much dust. Although I do think the biggest area of dust, which kind of makes sense because it's, I'm pretty sure the intake fans is at the front. And so there's just so much dust. And there's also kind of like a blind spot at the top of the front where like technically you could put another fan, but I think also it's drive mounting or disc mounting if you do like if you wanted to get something like a CD drive or DVD drive. I don't care to, but I'm pretty sure that's what those slots are for. I wouldn't know. I actually didn't build my PC, fun fact. It's not a pre-build. It's mostly just that my dad bought it for me off of one of his coworkers. Because, you know, his coworker didn't need it anymore, and so he's like, oh, sure. And so I got it for $500. But that was like almost 10 years ago at this point, and I have done 2 whole upgrades to it. I put more RAM into it, and I upgraded the GPU. I went from a GPU that by the time I replaced it, I think it was discontinued, it said. And went up to a 1060. Which at the time, like, this was when, like, 2080s were out, and so I'm like, okay. It's, like, good enough. But, yeah. Yeah, if I'm gonna build a PC nowadays, I'm probably just gonna just build one from scratch. Because I don't love the case on this one necessarily, and then also, you know, have a better understanding because I want to build it entirely by myself. I think that would be really fun to do. But we'll see. Because I also plan on building a PC for my spouse eventually. Slash, they'll get the leftover pieces of this one plus some upgrades. Because I definitely want to upgrade my motherboard if I'm doing any upgrades to this PC. Because I have DDR3 RAM. Not DDR4, DDR3. Definitely not DDR5. I mean, you know, I couldn't afford that at all, but... Which is also really funny because I do have I want to say it's 2 8GB sticks of DDR4 RAM, but I just don't have the motherboard to be able to slot those into this PC. You don't understand the words I'm saying? That's fair. That's very fair. Oh no, a fortified Moab. Or not Moab, BFB. Whatever shall I do? Yeah. I actually don't know what DDR stands for. What? Okay, I'm gonna hit this ability real quick, and then I'm gonna go look up what the hell does DDR stand for. What does DDR stand for? Double data rate. Interesting. Anyways, piss off, Wikipedia. You're selling everything to AI. Why don't you have enough money with that? Okay. Double data rate. Synchronous dynamic random access memory. Because that's what RAM stands for, is random access memory. Okay. Yeah, they're not forwards or backwards compatible, which really sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, it apparently stands for double data rate. You'll learn something every day. But yeah. If it's helpful though, you can just always think of RAM as your short-term memory. It's like, ah yes, this is the thing that I need to know for the next like 10 minutes tops. And then if you need to store something for long-term, that's where you have storage, which is more long-term memory. And that's going to be things like your hard drive or SSD, which just stands for solid state drive. Because hard drives are actually tiny little magnetic metal. Tiny little magnetic metal discs that spin really fast. You can think of it as like a vinyl record, but you know, instead of it making music whenever it gets read by the little arm, instead it's just any kind of data. And also you don't actually directly touch the spinning disc with the arm. It just reads the magnetic, it stores magnetic signals, or I can't think of a good way to put it. It's stored magnetically. And then it spins the disk really fast. For solid state drives though, it just doesn't do that. I forget exactly how solid state drives work. But I know it's not anything actually like physically spinning or anything like that. The marvels of modern day engineering and technology. Alrighty, Carvita Spike's probably fine for the rest of the game now. I think I will still get an additional spike vines, but I don't think I'm going to need it. Yeah. Oh, anyways, as I was saying though, I'd have to replace the motherboard in my PC would be my next upgrade. Just so that way I can put in new RAM. That's not the button I wanted to press, but I guess it works. Nice, 76 beaten. Spike and D. You know what sounds really fun? That also sounds awful at the same time? They should make a mode for BTD6 that is a combination of alternate Bloons rounds, double HP Moabs, and Impoppable all at the same time. It'd be kind of like Mastery mode in terms of difficulty from BTD5. At least, maybe. Oh, I feel like it could be good. Damn, first UMG already dead. Slowly but surely, I crawl further and further. Okay, let's see. Because I think I have a cubism. Oh, I don't have a cubism currently. Okay. But then logs were at 195, unimpoppable. Squiddy, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay. Back to Skulls Week now. Time to do Unpoppable with only Spike Factory and Zada. This will not go poorly. Trust. Anyways, my mouth doesn't hurt anymore. Like, I don't feel any of the spice at all, which is very nice. I have 2 pings in Discord. I see. It is a silly little server. It's in the name of BK. We love BK. She's great. I'm so sad that she didn't get to make it for the Stick Fight the game. I should stream that game more. That game was so much fun. Let viewers join and stuff. At least somehow. I don't necessarily want viewers to friend me on Steam as much. I don't know. I'm a little bit weird about that. I just don't like having people I don't like know personally as my friends on Steam. Or even just most games in general. Fortnite, I guess, gets an exception, but I don't know. Fortnite special. Anyways, what am I doing? I guess it's gonna be the Spike Mines. Not Spike Mines, the other one. Oh, we probably are going to want Permaspike for this. I don't see a world where it's better to just spam more Spike Mines as opposed to just get a single Permaspike at the back. Obviously, Carpeta Spikes is going to be the #1 priority, but beyond that, because there's just not enough money for spiked, or super mines, so. Not without being able to farm. Which, if this was last social season, and I could afford to start with a Spike Factory, then maybe it would be worth it to go Spike Factory plus Benjamin. So you open with a Spike Factory, and then probably upgrade it a bit, and then place down Benjamin. But I don't know how feasible that is necessarily, so And then you could get super mines, though. Because Benjamin should make enough money to let you make the save up. Especially if you're placing him, you know, like round 10 or whenever. You could get him super early. Huh? Most creators change their Steam... Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. Also, welcome in, Squiddy. Hello. I'm Sapphire. Or Sapphire Fire. Both work. And my pronouns are she, her. I'm just grinding the social season stuff. Getting the... I'm at, what, 3 out of 4 on this one? Or this will be 3 out of 4, so I'm at 2 out of 4. It is not a reference to Avatar: The Last Airbender. A lot of people ask that. It's just random. It's also sort of a reference to my previous online name that I used to use that also repeated the last syllable of the name. And so... And then also, you know, Blue Fire. Yippee. That sounds cool. Yeah, it's not intentionally Avatar: The Last Airbender reference. Although it's a neat coincidence, I do like Avatar: The Last Airbender. It is one of my favorite shows. Alright, well, we're gonna be sitting here waiting for a while, so this is fun. Oh, yep. You like Avatar? Hell yeah, Happy Wizard. Ah, yes, I don't have white hot spikes on this yet. I should have waited a tiny bit longer. Place it at the junction instead. Oh well, Spike Factory, go Burr. I still think I'm gonna save up for Carpet of Spikes first before I go for the Perma Spike. So I may as well just go Spike Storm now.
I am ready.
I think I'll go Spike Storm, Spiked Mines, and then Carpet of Spikes. And then Perma Spike. I don't know what game mode I'm gonna do after this. I could just go quickly do the Magic Monkeys only, but also I could just wait to do Magic Monkeys only until after I've already done these. Just so that way, oh, look at that. I need to do Magic Monkeys only. I'm already using only Druid, so I don't know. I think I'll probably finish these off, so I'll just go pick an intermediate map. Spike Storm. I was about to say, you know, why don't people like, you know, shorten Spike Storm? Because people shorten Snowstorm. Right, that's what it's called? Yeah, it's called Snowstorm. People just call that Snorm, and then there's Glorm. Why don't people shorten Spike Storm? And then it's Sporm. Which, yeah, I see why people don't shorten that. It'd be very easy to mispronounce it. Yes, the humble Spur. Especially if you go SPIRM. as opposed to going SPORM. Time to go post on BTD6 Reddit about it. Have people start calling it the sperm, SPIRM. Alright. I have both. I just save for carpet now. It would be so nice to just tech bot this. Especially because after having to do 3 bottles of water that I did. I didn't have to. I could have drank something else besides water, but eh. I don't want to pause. I mean, I guess I could just run ads early as well. Maybe. I don't think I can make it 40 minutes to the next ad break before taking a bio break. Maybe I just put it in not speed up and then I'll be less likely to die, because that's how that works, right? I also don't think much is making it best, both of these, but you know. Only 30,000 away. Actually, over 30,000. I get that I'm playing Unpoppable, but damn, why is shit so expensive? Why do they call the game mode... Actually, they don't call it game mode deflation. I'm stupid. Or they don't call it inflation, they call it deflation. I was gonna say, why is it called deflation? Or why is it called inflation when the actual inflation game mode is Unpoppable? Because look at these goddamn prices. Are you kidding me? 50,000 for a carpet of spikes? Free Dart Monkey is still free though. Yeah, alright. I gotta take a bio break. Have fun with your 3-minute ads, everyone. Bye-bye. But I mean, be right back. Hello. Alrighty. Right back into it. I have not tried Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I've played a few of the Assassin's Creed games. They're alright. I kind of wish I liked them more. Like, they seem really fun and everything, but I don't know. I just never really got into them very much, so... Ooh, that's alright. A little bit worrying. Never mind, Sada carry. I was like, damn, that second wave got kind of far. I didn't think Sada could just solo the entirety. Alright. Should be fine. Especially if I get a carpet spikes off. Or spike storm, not carpet. That was a little bit of wasted ability. I'm glad that ability spikes stay between rounds though. That's a nice quality of life. I don't know when that got introduced, but 150 super mines. Yeah, I'm never getting that. Not without significantly heavy farming. Well. Carpet of spikes and another 15k. Nice. Why must carpet of spikes be so close yet so far? I was a little worried about how thin the pile was getting back there. It's probably fine, but it simply scared me. $10,000 away, let's go. Spike storm. Can handle almost everything. Damn, how long is 74? I'm a little bit worried about the rush on 70. I mean, even 76 to some degree. More so 78 though. I hope I can get carpet before then, but... Ooh. That's not what you want to see. Right. Okay, 76, not bad with that. Hopefully we get carpet up for 78 then. With like, we're so close. 400, okay, that's definitely 400 right in there, so we're good. Okay, there we go. We even get it for helping with that BFE stack, which is very good. That was a lot of BFEs. Okay, now though, We need to build the chunkiest spike pile known to, I don't know, monkey kind, I guess? Because it's... they're monkey? I don't know. Known to spike factory kind. Yeah, okay, I have like nothing to worry about now. That's nice at least. Give me the deadly spikes. Was about to ask about perma spike. Yeah, it was. I wanted to get carpeta spikes first. Now we make a nice and chunky perma spike stack at the back. Be nice, Soda. Goddamn. Like, I get what you mean. Yeah, it does kind of look a little bit like a troll with the, you know, green and black and the skull and everything, but damn. You don't gotta say it to its face. I'm gonna just save up for perma spike, actually. A small part of me wants to get an extra spike mine somewhere, especially because the damage over time of the fire, but eh. I think it would certainly be helpful, but you know. Perma spike first. To have some safety and security at the back. Against these goddamn super ceramics. DGTs are going to be fun to deal with. Ooh, nice, we're at the level where Soda gets to do 2 of them. Nice. $36,000 perma spike. We're most of the way there. 6,000 left. Maybe it'd be better to throw, like, here, perchance, for the second spike mines. Perma spike. Alright. Hopefully we can get a nice, juicy spike pile back there. Which, if I want to build my perma spike pile, technically it's better to anti-stall the rounds, so like I realistically shouldn't be trying to get a second spike mines, at least not down there. Maybe I just build it right here instead. Yeah, I think I will. Yep, getting a nice chunky spike pile back there for perma spike. I will use Carpeta Spike's ability there, just so that way we can get through these quicker. I need to balance, you know, stalling with not dying. Which, I mean, you know, perma spike probably will save me, and it'll probably be fine, but it's still something I have to worry about, at least to some degree. 2-second spike mines, which is very nice. Got a little bit close there, but we lived. I also could have just done another. Actually, I probably want more Spike Storm just to make sure I can survive against the bad, to make sure I have enough damage for it. Given how long the track is, like, I need to make sure that my damage isn't too... I'm not gonna waste a ton of them because of how spread out it is by its very nature. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and sword charge. Just because that was a lot of ceramics that I needed help with. Almost have second spike storm, which is nice. Okay, second spike storm. I will just sword charge to kill those. Why not? Go ahead and use a Carpet of Spikes ability. What if I did the secret for this map? I actually don't know how to do it. I would probably also get absolutely destroyed by it if I tried it. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Well, let me do this first. So that way I can clear a lot more stuff, and then we'll do ability again. That's not where the furthest... What? Okay. Permaspike probably getting some pops on this round. We'll see. Oh, those super ceramics. Surprisingly, still at 0 pops on Permaspike. Holy. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Another Spike Storm. Okay. Yeah, we had plenty of DPS. Hell yeah. Alrighty. Impossible with only goddamn spikes. Yeah, one left. Alrighty. Which means I'm not going to attempt chimps on that because that sounds awful. I also have a chimps on crevice, which, ooh, rip. Let's just do... I can do primary only. Okay, let's do medium. Actually, can I even spike factory this? I don't think there's significant overlap. I will do Sulphur Springs though. I can just do easy, I guess. So it's not actually going to be very impactful, but it is what it is. Go ahead and drop Sada. Okay, what is the secret for... what is it? Skull Tweak? Skull Tweak secret. Ew, not fandom. We hate fandom. Harder version. Huh. Okay. Interacting with the waterfronts. I can place Spike Factory. Do that. I mean, I know I can afford both, so it doesn't really matter. This one's further back though, so I'll make it into the spike mines. Okay, so bottom left, top right, top left, bottom right, bird nest. Okay, that's not too bad. I think I might do it for the Magic Monkeys only run. We'll see. What makes it harder again? Isn't it just that they're faster? Okay. I'll see what the secret looks like, what it changes. Just whenever I do it. It seems like it creates multiple lanes, which that sounds fun. Probably would suck with just druids, and I'm probably gonna use Open. Like, Open's just so strong, so. Is Sada just gonna solo everything? I don't even need this. It would be really funny if that was the case. We have spike balls. Let's go ahead and go for our Moab Shredder. Maybe Sada can't solo everything. Let's see, can she? Yeah, I mean, that's at a good enough spot that it pops everything. Okay. I don't think there's any more lead. No, there's lead on 37, but lead on 37 is the same as 28. So, yeah, I think Sada's just fine and can carry literally everything up to round 40 and might still be able to kill round 40. Especially with the extra level from the social season. Beast Handler's attack type is magic. That sounds about right, because it's little staff. But then it's in the support category because it has to support itself. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think I did know, but... Oh? No, all pop Sada. All pops. No. Damn. Rip the all pops run. Rip the solo. Only 91 pops lost though, not bad. I was also led here. Yeah, I didn't get it placed well enough, so. Okay, yeah. Spike Storm's in a good, or not Spike Storm, it's just Moab Shredder even. It's in a good spot, so that's nice. Damn, didn't even eat Moab Shredder. Alrighty. That's that. All that's left now is Druid plus Hero. As well as technically doing co-op, but I get that done later. Alright, Magic Monkeys only. I would like to have Open instead.
The spirits of the forest.
Especially because Open buffs the hell out of Druid, so. Alright, so it's this one, this one, this one, this one, Bird Nest. Oh. Oh. I see. This might be very tough with Oben as my hero. If I had Brickell, this might go a lot easier. I think Oben here, though, not bad. Yeah, seems strong enough. Oh yeah, level 4 Oben gets to start out with the Nature's Totem. It's now hard instead of intermediate or beginner. Nice. Okay, we need a little bit more defense for... I mean, I guess actually if I'm trying to defend that lane, I can just put it here. That's fine. I forgot Heart of Oak also gains Pierce. It's not useful for chimps, but good to remember for non-chimps runs. Should be probably safe to just go for Druid of the Jungle. I think Oben is attempting to attack, but it's just Brambles. Alright, well, that's even worse, Brambles' location. Yeah. Interesting. I wonder if you put it onto the harder mode, how possible chimps is. I mean, I assume it probably is. I just wonder what powers you start with. Because in my brain, I'm like, oh yeah, it could be like Dart sub, but where do you put the Dart Monkey for it to actually be useful? I mean, I guess if you place it here or somewhere along here, you can get one of its shots to hit into the other lane. Which is probably what you would be wanting. I'm just gonna tank the camo for now. Like, I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, it's fine. Battles to use druids but not Oben. That's fair. I have to imagine Oben's just not that good in battles. Oh, you could also place up here. Okay. I wonder if it'd be something like maybe double Desperado. Like here and here or something. I'm placing way too many Druid of the Jungles. I'm not gonna have any room for making a, what is it? The bottom path? I mean, I can sell, though. I can't just sell towers. Damn, can't see camo yet. We're close, though.
Not getting through.
Oben, shut up. Respectfully. Shut up. I'm actually just gonna get okay, nice. That's level 8, so now we have camo detection, so we're fine. And then I want Jungle's Bounty. I want the extra money. Is it greedy? Yes. Do I care? Not significantly. It's not the right lane, but oh well. Oh, the extra range on Jungle's Bounty is also really good for the incoming Moab. Also the wrong lane for the Moab, because the first boon comes out of this lane instead. Yeah. Chat, I don't think we popped the Moab. I don't think we had the damage for it. That's fine though. I can just sell and replace, get like a pop luster too, and we're fine. This one actually doesn't need to be sold, which is very nice. Can we fit 4 druids? Why is the answer no the hell I can't? Yeah, that's fine. Thank you for the hydrate bird. Alright. Is this enough? Still no. Alright, well, that's gonna be a slight problem. Yeah, alright. So then, how would I beat this Moab? What can I do? Is it also sell the Jungle's Bounty, maybe? Let's see if this is enough. Right, we're probably going to need a Druid of the Jungle to be able to handle the insides. Yeah, oof. Yeah, that's not happening. Alright. I believe, though. I believe that I can find a way through. We go like here with Open instead. And hopefully I just get a lot better with Bramble's luck. Like, if I could get Brambles right there, that would be perfect. Also, maybe I get Jungle's Bounty a little bit earlier. Would help a lot. I should have placed on the other side. I'm just gonna restart. It's not like I lost that much progress. Oh, okay. Okay. But I have to place it so far away. Wow. Better I just place it like up here and hopefully it leaves enough space. Open's such a fucking gamer. Holy. I see. So in other words, Open is placed suboptimally. Again, I should have placed Open a tiny bit lower this time. Yeah, because I can't fit an additional druid in there like I would want. Oh well. Alright, we're just straight up rushing to get whatever the hell it's called. Jungle's Bounty. That's what I'm looking for.
I'm waiting.
I don't think y'all can hear me spam clicking, but just know I am. I mean, I think y'all can see it. Okay. Realistically, I don't think I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be right back. I have to take another bio break.
Awesome.
I'm back. Alright, there we go. I immediately just headbutted my mic. Alright. Back to fast forwarding. I think Oben pops lead. I don't think I need to get hard thorns. Worst case, I just buy hard thorns, so. But if I can, I'd like to save for Jungle's Bounty first. Okay, Oben can pop them. We're good.
I'm waiting.
Nice. Alright, Jungle's Bounty. Now we can save up money. Ah. Give me the pop blast. Yippee. Oh, let's go. It's like exactly what I want to see. My open placement actually wasn't bad. Hooray. Alright. Hopefully 2 Pop Lust is enough, but we'll see. I would hope that 2 Pop Lust would be enough. Although we don't have brambles, so we might get bad brambles placement. Okay, that's good. Good brambles placement. Let's go! Alright, the Druid Ball lives. Sort of. The Druid Ball isn't doing great, but, you know. It is technically alive. Especially with how I placed this one. Druid Ball not doing so great. I should have placed this a little bit lower down. Yeah, because there's no way I'm fitting a Druid in that. Alright. We'll at least get this one up to 3 stacks, which isn't bad. It gets us up to 4, which is fun. Maybe I spam a few more Drunkle's Bounty for extra cash? Maybe. Also, we can place Wall the Trees like right there, which will be nice. Actually, this one might be able to reach if I do Pop Blast. Ooh, just barely doesn't. Although, I think level... Yeah, level 11. Oben should make it so that that reaches, and then we'll get 4 stacks.
I'm waiting.
I don't know if I can get it up to 5, though. I think it's just barely going to be out of range. Oh, wait, I can go here, though. Oh, does the bird block now? Damn you. Rip. Rip the dream. Because I don't think right here would reach even with the bonus range. And it's not getting open buff, so... Damn. I'm a little bit sad that I can't fit one in that corner. It feels like I should be able to, but...
Target.
Does Oben get increased range at some point? Not really. Okay. So I'm also not going to be able to fit any more Druid of the Jungle in his range, which definitely is not what you want to see, but oh well. I think I'd like a little bit more able to see this track, so sure. At this point, I'm just gonna go kinda all in on farming, and that way I can get Spirit of the Forest. I think Spirit of the Forest plus Pop Lust is probably good enough. Hopefully. But I'm just gonna rush more Drunkle's Bounty. I can turn auto start back on. Ooh, we have all the trees now. Let me target that right here. And then do that. It does kind of suck that I don't get to have more, Jungle's Bounty Druids that can see camo, but it is what it is. Nice. While the trees filled up at, like, just the perfect time. Yeah. No more druids can be placed. Womp womp. Anyways, I can afford another Jungle's Bounty, so... do that. I really wish that this speaker was a removable. That would be very helpful. Are we gonna be able to beat the BFB? Let's find out. Yes. Yes, we are. Okay, that's good. More Jungle's Bounty. More Jungle's Bounty. Okay, we're fine. For some reason, I was worried about that Moab popping, and then going, ah, what am I gonna do about the ceramics? Completely forgetting that I have 1 million ceramic insta-kills. Yeah, speaking of ceramic insta-kills... Okay, we're good. Yeah. It's a shame Oben doesn't get much more range, because if Oben got extra range to reach down here, then a Poplust getting extra range down here would make it so that it could reach up to here, I'm pretty sure. But it's just short. Also, we're at plus 100 lives, so this should be at 100 extra Pierce, which is nice. That would also make sense why it has the most pops out of literally everything, including Oben. Also, you know, the kind of global attack range might help, but... Things only get slightly worryingly along this track. It's fine. It kind of makes it so if I get Avatar Wrath, I would love to do that. Hello, welcome. You eat at spicy Taco Bells? Hell yeah. I hope it was more enjoyable than the spicy ramen that I ate at the start of stream. I downed 3.5 water bottles just to help contain the spice. It wasn't the worst, but it wasn't great. Why not buy lightning? Because why would I? It's not a very good upgrade. The extra damage is pretty insignificant compared to everything else that the druids do. Oh? Oh, interesting. Did they use... Okay. I'll take it. I mean, that just increases the damage a lot. Yeah, plus we have that, which is really nice, so that's great. Interesting. I wonder why there's so many tracks, though, because that looks like that's... What, 1, 2, 3, 4? At least, stacked on top of each other? And make damage into you go sky high. So true. The main reason also is just, it's not worth the 1,000. I can save that and spend it elsewhere. Nice. Alrighty. Anyways, not doing party tweak again, but I am happy to... Oh, what's up here? Oh, global perk awarded. Hell yeah. Okay, that's nice. That's gonna make the next one go a lot easier. Speaking of which, double HP mobs time. Okay. This time, Druid Ball go burr.
The spirits of the forest.
Now that I think about it, I'm not even gonna use the Ricochet for this. At least for a little bit. You have enough for a Silly's text-to-speech? Oh no. Not the schemes. You will, Shanann. You will Shanann again and again. Oh no. Alright, same game plan as last time, except now it's easier. Except it's also harder because it's double HP mobs. But it'll be easier, trust. By that I mean it will absolutely be significantly easier. Yeah, it's crazy the amount of tracks that there are, though. It helps me, like, significantly. It makes Spirit of the Forest so much stronger. You know, I think I've been unfair to Monarcha Storms. I'm not gonna, you know, use one right now, but I feel like I've been a little bit too rude to it. Like, Spirit of the Forest, Avatar Wrath, Monarcha Storms, like, it doesn't have the same exact energy, but it's a lot closer than Superstorm did. I feel like it could be like Storm Incarnate or something like that. And that would be better than both Superstorm and Monarcha Storms, but Monarcha Storms is still better than Superstorm. People just don't like change. And you know what? That's real, because I don't like change either. But, you know. Sometimes change can be a good thing. Yeah. Might be a hot take, though. Monarch Storms is a definitely better name than Superstorm. It at least makes it a lot more in line with Spirit of the Forest and Avatar Wrath. I totally didn't just repeat it like that, so that way it's a lot more clippable. I would never do something like that. I'm not clip farming, you are. Anyways, we have our silly little first jungle's bounty. And now, just like last time, we go get 2 Pop Lust. Maybe I shouldn't have placed it how I did. It's not too late. I think I can still back out. I hope. Okay, nice. It did in fact not save that I had placed it. I think this placement will be slightly better. I kind of would want it to be more to the side, and it might have been able to, but it's fine. At what level do you get the... Oh, wow, okay, it's very low. Got it. Or not very low, very late. Level 18 Oben. I'm not hitting that before I win, so... Unfortunate, but it is what it is. I think the answer is no, but I wonder if Druid can buff, or if Oben can buff Druid Paragon, or even Ninja Paragon. I feel like the answer has to be no, because the whole point is that the Paragons are like unbuffable except by other Paragons, but I don't know. It's honestly a little crazy to me how much Paragon power creep has happened. Like, late game Bloons can go so much later because of... Okay, we popped the outer layer, we're fine. Like, late game Bloons can go so much later now because of the Ice Paragon. Like, being able to actually slow down a... Try and sandbox? True, I could. That's not what I wanted, but oh well. I guess, actually, I should go back to Jungle's bounty farming. I can toss a few over here, which will be nice.
Sipital Panic says, shiver my considerable timbers.
Thank you. Thank you for the text-to-speech. I love capybaras. Thank you for the follow. Wait, can I do the... Interesting. Can I do the Easter egg after it's already started? That feels a little... interesting. I can do the Easter egg even if I've started? Okay, fair enough. I already just did the Easter egg, so I'm not going to do it again, but... Anyways, welcome in. I'm Sapphire, Sapphire Fire. My pronouns are she, her. I'm so close to being done with the social season. But then, I mean, not actually, because there's the second set, and I still have to do 3 more games of co-op. Oh, you still... Okay, well, I'll get it now. Honestly, that probably is a pretty good spot for Wall of Trees. It gives a little bit of time for mobs to be popped, and then I'll just... Well, not really. It's fine, though. Okay. Yet another... Yeah, I'm down to co-op. I'm probably still gonna keep running just Oban and all druids until I'm done with that, but I am down to go boot up some co-op games. And then I'll be done with social season. Let's see if we can fit another druid. Looks like the answer is no, I can't fit another for farming. That's fine. Okay, that's pop list 4. Can I get this to be in range of the others? Probably not. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay. And then that makes number 5. I was planning on making a room so that way I can just have it as have me as the host, that way I can start when I'm ready. I don't know, streamer privilege or something. Also so that way I can pick the map, because I don't remember which ones I have medals on and which I don't. What's the code? I'll have it on screen, and I'll paste it into chat as well, or just paste the link at least. I guess I could put Wall of Trees a little bit further forward just for the fun of it. You could play without having your own individual copy. Yeah, Steam family. Did I know there's an Easter egg? I did. I actually just did the Easter egg as the last run that I did on Magic Only. You nuked the hacker from last week? Hell yeah. Also, welcome in Flying Zizan? I don't know how that's pronounced, but welcome in. Go into settings and make your cursor larger. Honestly, I might need to do that. But then, I mean, if I'm gonna do that, I just turn down, nope, not that one. I just turn off projectiles, so that way I'm not as confused. Losing my cursor in late game. It is in hotkeys at top right? Oh yeah. May affect performance? Hell yeah. I always just turn down projectiles though if I'm losing my cursor too much. Because it only really happens in late game. Anyways. Give me the spirit of the forest. With the 50 million it gets. Hello, Grumpy. Welcome in. I'm about to do co-op and there are so many people. I love you so much too. Just right back at you, honestly. Love you so much too, you beautiful creature. How have you been? What have you been up to, Grumpy? You just got more weed from the dispensary. That's my guess. Can I just put it here and then it can serve as both? Oh, duh, yeah, Nella's gonna be there. Okay. I didn't know that that would be the guess what, but hell yeah. I'm so excited for you, Grumpy. You're gonna have your Mel so soon. Hell yeah, Grumpy. I am gonna go into co-op as soon as I win the run, which will be soon. Can I just kill this quicker if I... Wow, that does no damage. Okay, never mind. I'm never doing that again. What co-op am I doing? Excellent question. No clue, but I know I'm only using Druid and Heroes. I think the entire lobby also has to adhere to that, but I don't know. That's the wrong button. Alright. There we go. I'm gonna pin this for 2 minutes, and whenever it unpins, I'm starting the co-op. Let's just do the new map for funsies. We can just start on easy. Nice. Let's see, what do people got? A co-op chimps? Hell yeah. What's my most used? Okay, my next most used is Ninja. I didn't remember, but we've got Banana, then Boat, and then Ninja. Nice. Holy shit. God damn. Okay. I didn't realize we had a fucking pro gamer. Wait, what are your boss medals? Elite top 50? Nice. Normal top 50 as well. God damn. Okay, and the default map split is based. Let's go. Oh wait, do I? Okay, no. There we go. Getting wax can expose your tan? Damn. That sucks. As soon as the pinned message unpins, which will be in like, I don't know, 20 seconds. Damn. 20 seconds is a long time when you're waiting for it to run out. Okay. Yippee! This is gonna take like 2 seconds because it's on easy difficulty. Go gadget open. Rip, goodbye, capybara. Dropped Benjamin, immediately dies. Yeah, of course. Praised by Christopher, and they hated your eyebrows and your face. Show the color difference from dark hairs. That's crazy. Do some last minute cleaning and such. That's fair, Grumpy. You'll be in listening range. You will be lurking, as they say. Sort of. I think it's like technically different, but eh. Holy shit, stream elements talked? What is this? Oh, rib. Lagging too much? Aw. I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you for the hydrate. You're back? Hell yeah. Damn, not even upgrading the farm, just straight up placing a second. Hell yeah. I'm a little surprised you didn't go for a bank farm instead. Bink his ass. Bink is literally goated. I feel like Bink is the like the bell curve of just the new player goes, oh my gosh, Bink, it's so great. And then the middle is Bink is ass. And then the top is Bink is great. Bink is an amazing stepping stone, especially when you're running Benjamin. Get 2 farms, then go Bink. Or, well, sell 1 farm to get Bink. Do a little bit of farming in the meantime. Cash out Bink to purchase. You love being support? Hell yeah. Yeah, cash out Binks, that way you can upgrade IMF loan. Go hard thorns. Soda's got Kima covered. It's fine. Nothing else is needed. Alright. We just go pop lost now. Just had to turn off chat filtering. He thought it was already off. so much money. Yeah, I didn't get to fit 5 this time. Oh well though. Oh god, we're going free play? Alright. Let's see, did it count me progress though? It did not. Rip. I'm down to do a little bit of free play. Stream ends when the free play run dies. Maybe. Well, I have been going for a fair bit, yeah. Damn, no more room for Pop Blast. Can do Elite Boss. I should technically do Blastopopulous, but no thank you. I'm not a big fan of Blastopopulous. I don't know, do I want to farm? I feel like someone else can farm better than me. Range boosting open, hell yeah. So many druids. Why not make a little bit more? Who the hell we overclocking? Hell yeah, DJ Benjamin. Boom Bloon, get out the way. No, I think it's funny. Damn, can't fit an extra druid down there. You're gonna boost farms? Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. That's what overclock's good for. At least one of the things. So many deposits. Okay, never mind. I don't need to do that. I keep pressing the wrong hotkey. Oh, I can't fit another farm here? Okay, we'll definitely go here. I don't know if we have enough yet for Banana Central. Probably just worth it to do this. Oh, it's actually not gonna cool off in time. Oopsies. Yeah. It's fine. Double deposit. Oh, I should have. Ah, it's fine. I don't need more discount. Ah, shit. Okay, no, we're good. Hey, Sushi. Welcome in. How was work? Currently doing a silly little co-op game. How was work? Your volume was down? Oh, rip. Yeah, how did work go? Work was okay? Fair enough. Damn, not enough room for another village. I think we might have enough for Banana Central relatively soon. More co-op? Yeah. Just for fun, because I'm so close to the social season end. And like, I kinda want to end stream soon, so. Or, oh, how much longer am I going? Whenever the co-op game dies, will be the end of stream. Yeah, sorry. but the VOD will be on YouTube. I should make commands for my other socials. Round 900, here we go. Hell yeah. Alright, Banana Central is up. We have Flying Zizan and I Love Capybaras. Can we fit a row of druids along here? Unfortunately, it looks like no. Truly a shame. Damn, really? A second farm can't even fit up there? That has to be incorrect. We'll just do the race. Fair enough. And since we can have multiple tier 5s, someone else get a Banana Central. Oh, yippee. Hello, Doom. Welcome in. Low FPS gaming. Alright, I'm gonna turn down the projectiles. They are getting to be a little bit much. Oh damn, we already have Dart Monkey Paragon? Wait, I didn't place any of my tier 3 or my tier 5s. Yeah, here, let me place those down. Like, I definitely understand not waiting for pops. Because that sucks. Oh, nope. Hello. Frame rate go burr. Hello. Okay. Who's building Paragon? I assume we're gonna put it here, so what, player 2 then? Max out that cash slider. Degree 63, hell yeah. You're just watching the view? That's so fair. Oh, also, everyone should place a trade empire. We're carrying? Yeah, for sure. Oh. I see. Also, don't upgrade boats to the higher tier yet, because it increases their footprint size. So it's better to wait. So that way you can fit a few more. I don't think it's gonna matter significantly for this. Oh, actually, it might for this one. Might be the difference maker of 9 versus 10. Yeah. Oh, I've been wasting so much money not collecting. Rip. Okay, there we go. Boat farm gopher time. Gonna Paragon my druid? You know, eventually, yeah. Oh yeah, you're saving up for the... Alright. Okay, that already has 10 sex ultra boost, hell yeah. Can I fit another farm up here? Looks like no. Yummy extra cash. Well, back to boat farming. I have no clue. To ensure we don't lose Paragon of Paragons, I'm gonna not get the Trade Empire. I can't afford. Okay, we're good to just spam. Let's go. Hello. I know there's another one back there. Okay, there we go. Now let me select finally. The lag. It's so bad. Oh, shit. That wasn't meant to be a Monarch. Not Monarch of Storms. I do need to get a Monarch of Storms, though. Oh, there's already a Monarch, but I want to get mine as well. I think this will actually be my first time building the Paragon of Nature. Or the root of all nature. I think I said Paragon of all nature. Are there any more farm spots that open up because of that? I don't think so. That's fine. I think at this point, we should get all the tier 5s for all the paragons. Oh, Kasada's there, that's why. Alright, that makes more sense. Just like, why can't I place there? Oh yeah, that's why I have abilities now. RIP. So lag real. Like, here I am. Here's the speed I move at. Does not mean this moves at that speed, but you know, it is what it is. It'd be really funny if I was also super laggy as I said that. So it's just like, I'm moving in like 2 frames per second, just like the gameplay. You're just like, yeah, what do you mean? Now I look fine. That is 2 frames per second. It's so damn laggy. Markiplier stream canon event. See, I don't know what... I know what all of those words mean separately, but when you put them together... Huh? What? Alright, we see what happens first. We lose the game, or my PC fucking explodes and the stream stops. Who will win? He had constantly... I don't need to read it. It's fine. He constantly had issues with latency on stream. That's fair. But also, RIP. That sucks. You know, I think what I want to do is absolutely nothing. By that I mean, I just want to know why it's so laggy, to be honest. Like, we don't even have that crazy amount of projectiles. I guess it's probably partially due to... He said it's because his brain big smalls. Hell yeah. Like, what even is causing so much lag is my question. Other than it's just actual internet issues. Because we don't have that many projectiles, and it's like, oh, even if we hide all the projectiles. That's not the difficult part. It's a very CPU intensive game, and just all the calculations. Thank you, Benjamin, for the boom balloon. Get out the way. Math is too powerful with the game. For real, though. What round are we stopping? I might have to hard say at round 200 we're done. As much as I do want to go until we die, it's gonna be a while. I don't know, we'll see. 200 FBAD might actually kill us if I don't use hook ability, and I don't plan to. I have zero intention of doing anything. When we die, we die. I don't know, it looks like we were trying to build an NG Paragon. I don't know. Anyways, how's everyone's day been? Since there's not much to talk about over this PowerPoint presentation of a game. My day was pretty good. Even eating the spicy ramen wasn't too bad. You're building... Okay. Do you want me to get the tier 5s, or do you not care because it's just for the ability? Also, is there a reason you didn't buy your own Banana Central? And is the reason because all of my shit's in the way? You went to 728 with all para and God Boss in your hero? Damn. That's crazy. Round 728 in co-op is insane. Stop because it took too long. That's fair. Mentally productive and restful too? That's nice. We'd love to hear it. Yeah, 728 is crazy. I wonder how far I could go if I actually, like, wanted to and had a good enough CPU for it. I'd love to, like, one day play Bloons Tower Defense 6 on, like, an actual supercomputer. Yeah, if Pewter was a god. Because I've made it into like mid 400s with a very strong setup. But yeah, it's just laggy and takes too long. Because like I'll go check my stats after either we die or just make the round 200 cutoff. But I'm pretty sure my highest... Okay, give you money. I forgot. Did you want me to get my tier 5 NGs? Or no? No? Okay. Yeah, I assume degree doesn't matter because you're just doing it for ability, but... Oh, also, this can help with the lag a little. I don't need these. Also to help with the lag, I think I'm gonna get rid of the Rayadum. Like, it's not that good. Oh, it's not my Rayadum. Never mind. I thought that was level 8 NG Paragon Gober. Or 48. I wonder if the main source of the lag is instead the Dart Paragon. It'd be really funny. Yeah. It was really funny because I think the late game that I had went at least over 400. I'm pretty sure it also went past 420, which, hell yeah. But I remember there just being like a massive lag spike where it's like a minute of just lag, like 0 frames per second, 0 progress. And I had no clue what it was until eventually I figured out it was because I had Desperado tech botted to my Vengeful True Sun God. And so it would just, every single time the ability activated, it was recalculating all the buffs and stuff on... Because I just filled the map with ninjas after I got all the Paragons. Just because ninjas are like one of the absolute best damage if you're not running a Dora. Not even that. It was like the rounds didn't progress. It was just frozen from whenever the buff happened to just until it recalculated everything. I'm sure if it was a co-op game, it'd probably be more like that, though. Just round 328 freezes, and now it's on round 360. We're so close to 200. Let's go. I wonder if Bloodmaster Alchemist would, like, genuinely help, because I feel like it would. Let's see, where can we slot a BMA? Right here? Sounds good to me. Do larger potions. You can make it super laggy, like beyond laggy. Please don't. Please. For the love of my sanity, please no. I want to be done with stream eventually. It's not that I want to be away from you all. I love streaming. It's great. It's fun. But, you know, I've already been going for a few hours. And, you know, it'd be nice to eat, like, actual proper dinner sometime in the near future. I wonder, actually, is it open? Oh. No, please. Please do not spam Homeland defense. It'd really be just the meme of the oh my PC, and just it gets super stuttery as you say that. I hope the audio is coming over smooth. I mean, at least for the game audio, it sounds smooth to me. I hope my voice is also smooth. Insert self-deprecating joke here. Just, you know, how as smooth as my voice can be. $189. We're so close. This is the smoothest thing in the stream. Let's go. I guess I should, like, probably still be trying to collect my bananas, at least a little bit. Oh, hell yeah. Benjamin ability go burr. Frame rate go burr. $191. Yeah, let's go. I know it's not going to, but I really hope the F-Bat just kills us. Like, it just makes it all the way through. Yeah, I think my previous highest round is 434. I don't remember. I'll see when I go to menu, though. Oh yeah, no, the F-Bet is absolutely killing us. You're at ad after this? Hell yeah. I don't know if you already have a monkey team, but feel free to join mine. With how high you rank on bosses, I have to assume you have a monkey team. But if you don't, I definitely like to have more people to contribute to the social season. When doing event or boss or high round, yeah. You were kicked from yours? Damn. You were gone for 3 days and was kicked? Damn. It's okay. Half the people in the team don't really play that much, so... Yippee. But it's also just, you know, for people here on stream. If I actually cared about having a good team, I would do what someone suggested and have a alt account. And then just join the team on the alt account. And then put my main account on an actually, like, competitive team. But I also don't play enough anyway. You bring 2 more? I mean, at least for the time, like, the team is not full, so sure. I think if the team does get full, take those accounts off. If they're just your accounts but alternates. If they're just alt accounts. They're alt, okay. I mean, hey, I will take all the extra progress in the social season that we can get. As well as things like contested territory and boss rush. For the final round, yeah, sure, you can village, because it's not going to be that big of a deal for that. If you want to go ahead and pre-place it and get the cooldown. I'll also throw one down, just that way we can both use ours. That way when one goes down, we can use the other at least. Most of our defense is Paragon, so I don't think it makes that much of a difference. Alright, here it is, the big 200. Oh? We might actually pop the first FBAD? Nice. Do we pop the second, though? And why is the answer probably not? Oh my god, we popped it! Holy shit! Hell yeah. GG. Anyways, I'm hitting the home button. Feel free to carry on the run as much as you want. Yeah, I know I won't be able to rejoin. Oh, I was just, you know, that would have made more sense. Okay, highest round all time, 467 is apparently my highest. Which, yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, rip. I shoulda sold. Oh, oh, nice. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I already knew about the global goal, actually. Okay. Yeah, we're so close to getting projectile knockback. If I actually like finished off the goals, I think we'd have it. Anyways, though, team code. I know how to show it somehow. There we go. Oh, that also would make it a lot easier to add me as a friend. If we just... you know, I'm a little bit dumb. Here we go. Or, okay, you already sent one. Nice. Yeah, I didn't even double check your stats. total pop count. Fucking 1 trillion, goddamn. Highest round chimps, 255? That's crazy. That's actually bonkers. Alright, I sent you a team invite, and then feel free to have your alts. Oh, actually, I guess I have to accept the invites. I'll do that in a little bit. First, I need to go find someone to raid. You believe you joined? Okay. Wait, is no one I'm following live? Okay, just take me here. That video better not start auto-playing. It would never though, right? Right? Okay. Is it easier to just do here? Alright. Really? I don't have anyone that I'm following? That's crazy. There's so many people streaming Bloons. Wow. No, the one person who has LGBTQIA+ as one of their tags. They're from Brazil. I don't speak Portuguese. This is so sad. Wait, personally, I don't love anyone who's any of the streamers who are streaming BTD6. Which, damn, that kind of sucks. I want to raid. Let's see, is anyone in this server? I know this server has people. Is anyone streaming though? Oh, are you streaming still? Damn, they're not streaming. Okay. Well, I think I am just going to not raid, as kind of silly as that is. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed stream. Can you read a friend of yours? Oh, okay. Who are they? Drop their Twitch name. Fruit Loops 420. All right. Alright. Alright, yeah. Alright. Okay. Start raid button. There we go. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for giving me who to raid. I appreciate it. Anyways. Why don't I see the raid now button? God damn it. Why does this suck? Why does everything hate me? I can't hit the raid now button. For why? Okay. Then let me simply do it over here. Your game crashed? Oh, that sucks. Alrighty. Hopefully this still gives me the same timer, but just in case, goodbye. Raid settings do not... Oh. Oh, I can't rate them. I can't rate your friend. Their settings don't let me. Rip. Alright, well, I tried. Yeah. Just go watch them anyway. I'm not actually gonna do a raid because that's their settings. I can't fix that. But yeah. Anyways, I hope you all have a good night. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you so much for the co-op and the carry. Goodbye.